My name is Emily. Welcome back to my channel. I'm the Crazy Flippin' Mom, and I wanted to show you some interesting developments I found on my Walmart seller account. Now, I should say that a couple weeks ago, I had a meeting with Walmart. They're always sending out invitations through email to sign up and talk to them about different aspects of the platform. And I signed up for the first time, and they showed me what the new Walmart Seller 2.0 platform will look like. So I know some of this is going to change, thankfully, but I was kind of digging around in the back end of the platform, and it's really interesting that they are hiding really critical information from sellers. You may not know it's here. I'm finding a lot of sellers don't even know this is available. So I wanted to walk you through where this is at in your platform, because today I was going through to look at CPC documents. If you do not know what that is, I'm gonna walk you through where to find that in your seller account. But children's product certificates are what Walmart is asking sellers to provide on a lot of kids' products right now. And you will find that in this account hub section where they're asking for compliance documents, hazmat, whatever it is. And I have 64 SKUs that need these documents. What's crazy is I've submitted this several times on several SKUs that I have inventory on. They accept them for like a week and they fall back into errors. And this seems like a common problem. I have not talked to one seller yet who Walmart is accepting their documents and that's it. It's always accepting and then it's not enough. Get it together. They're asking for these documents. Number one, they're asking for multiple documents. Why? Also, I'm selling Walmart to Walmart. A lot of the products I'm selling are from Walmart. Aren't those documents already submitted? This is not Fiskars. I'm thinking about back to school because we're gearing up for back to school. This is not Elmer's. This is stuff you sell on the platform. Crazy. Okay, this stuff drives me crazy. But today I was looking through my CPC requests and what I need to submit, and I found that they have a whole new compliance section. Now, in the updated platform that's coming, compliance is going to be under account health. But right now it's still in the back end of your catalog or of your platform. For me, they have 3 sections for compliance documents that they need. One section is regulatory, one is offensive product, and one is intellectual property, like IP claims. I have 16 under IP claims, 3 under offensive, which I looked and it's like hair dye. So that's interesting, but I've heard other sellers say that their bra, underwear, those type products are falling under offensive as well. And then regulatory, that's interesting. I didn't look under that one yet. But intellectual property, it's interesting because things that I do not have inventory in, I do not actively sell, I sold out, are falling here. This is one of my common complaints about this platform. You have to list a product to the catalog to then find out on the back end what's needed. They do not give information up front. So crazy is I just listed, it's a cell phone case, somewhere around here, listed it. I could sell, I couldn't sell it. And a lot of times what happens because of this style of platform they have, you list products all day and then some of it fall into error, some of it you can sell, but you're not listing actual inventory even though you've added it to your catalog, because the first step on Walmart is to add listings to your catalog to then find out, what do I need to do? Today I got hit with a trust and safety policy violation for a listing that I was adding to see if I could sell it. Turns out I couldn't sell it. But this system is set up to always hurt sellers because we don't know if we can sell it until it's listed. We don't know if there's an issue until we actually list it. And then they're like, oh, you couldn't list that and you broke a policy. You couldn't have told us that on the front end. You wait until we have it listed and then you tell us, even though there's no other way to find out. There's no other way to find out than to list it and get in trouble and have a violation. Is insanity. And I just want to make you aware of these issues on the platform so you can be active at taking down listings you're not supposed to have, violations. But I also find that inventory that's at WFS that you've run out of inventory and then it falls into error, you can't do anything about either. They're holding that listing hostage. So it is important to be aware of this back end section of the platform because I find a lot of people don't even know it exists, and they're rolling out new compliance requirements. So a lot of things are happening on the Walmart platform. I know updates are coming. They have their seller event happening in San Diego in a couple months, and I'm sure they want updates to announce and present there. But as sellers, we are usually the ones take the brunt of these changes, and not in the best way. Usually there's so much that happens when they make wide sweeping changes that affect us first, and we are always the last to find out. So here's what I want to say. Be aware of what's happening in your account. When I met with Walmart, they asked me the question. I thought this was a great question, by the way. Do you know the issues that affect on a SKU level versus an account overall level? No. I feel that all issues affect everything. It's all circular over there. And there's no division where on Amazon you have some IPs on your account health, and then you have like shipping issues that are percentage based. Everything is like very gray on Walmart. There's really no outlined information. Sometimes they'll send you links to like learn more about account health policies. So you click on it, it's old information, outdated, dead links. And there's not a clear like, hey, if you don't ship this out on time, we're going to shut your account down, versus, hey, this is a policy violation on inventory you don't have and you can't remove the listing, but we're going to shut your account down. You don't know. So it is really important that we're all sharing and like what is best practices for our account, because I feel like that can keep us and our accounts healthy and strong. And I'm going to show you what this looks like. And if anybody from Walmart is watching, this stuff makes me want to scream into my pillow, because they made this change. Who did they talk to? Did anybody they talked to, had they ever sold on Walmart before? No. My guess is no. This is crazy. Fix it. Fix the CPC requirements. The compliance. This is the offensive products. Please hold. Trust and safety offensive products. Blue hairspray. Offensive. Halloween costume. And another Halloween costume. All of this stuff has been unpublished for a long time. A long time. Offensive products. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Let's get it. To Seller Center, as you know it, as I know it, you have to click this icon here, the top right, and you're going to see your account information. You then have to scroll to Account Hub. This will show you performance, compliance, CPC, Inform Act, limits, all of it. It's crazy that this information is so important to your account, and it is pretty well hidden. So you can see here the compliance issues on my account. Then down here, CPC issues that I have to submit. Selling limit. This is probably, and then performance. Now, there is a standard. You can see here, all of it is like zeroed out, and that is because I only do WFS. I do not seller fulfill. Again, I don't feel like they set sellers up for success on this platform with seller fulfilled orders, and any issues, any glitches are going to fall on the seller, and there's no protection. So if you do have a buyer trying to scam, trying to keep, say it was lost in transit, it's on you. It's out of pocket. There's no claims you can open. And for the very few cases where there are claims to open, there's so much work on your part that you have to do, as far as like submitting pictures of the product, all the proof, opening up a case, like manually, not a button, manually on each order. So time consuming. So it was interesting at the last Walmart seller event, I asked them, like, I was doing a lot more seller fulfilled at that time. And I had asked them, like, what can I do on my end to have more protection as a seller who is shipping merchant orders? And what they told me is exclusively buy your shipping labels through Walmart. Okay, that makes sense. I can do that. Now, fast forward, when we see going through Q4, that was not the case. There was no extra protection that was given to sellers, even though they purchased their labels through Walmart, like if an order was delayed, not delivered, delivered, and the buyer didn't like it. All of those things really fell on sellers. So return rate is higher on this platform, and issues are going to be your fault, and you're going to be paying for the return costs, all the issues. So totally got out of seller fulfilled. It just did not make sense. But when you go into performance, you'll see that some of these things are just zeroed out because I'm not processing any of my own orders. Every once in a while, I'll have a merchant order come through that just, I had merchant inventory on the SKU before I switched it over to WFS. And when you do that, you cannot then update your merchant inventory numbers. If that makes sense to you, it makes sense. So once you sell out WFS, if you had merchant inventory sitting there, you can start selling it, even though you don't have any inventory. Huge problem. Again, Walmart, let's get it together. But keep an eye on your account health. It seems like more and more sellers are getting suspended, shut down, because they're not aware of the IP sitting on their account, the shipping issues happening. So whatever you can do to safeguard and keep your account healthy, especially coming into back to school, you're going to want to do. We don't want to get our account shut down, right? Like in the best selling period of the year. So go through your account hub. And I do believe they're going to be rolling out account health section soon, which would be fantastic. Still, I have a lot of issue with not being clear on what issues like arise in your account. Are they SKU level or are they overall account health level? Like that can get you shut down. So that information hopefully will be coming soon. At this point, I love to share what can help you. Please post below what you think could help me and what you've learned from selling on Walmart, and we're going to get through this together. I hope that was helpful. Just a hot tip for your Monday. Now, listen, if you are a Walmart seller, I am having the first and only Walmart seller event in July 18th and 19th in my hometown, Omaha, Nebraska. You need to be there. There are some tickets left. It's going to be 2 days of education where we break down data, the back end, reporting, Walmart to Walmart flipping, and even wholesale. Everything you need to know really to take your business to the next level. I will post links below and I hope to see you there. It's going to be an amazing weekend of education. I have the best speakers available. Okay, that's all I have for you today. I hope it was helpful. If you like this video, like it, share it with your friends. I would appreciate it. Until next time, bye.